What's good? What's good? What's good, world? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rockstar. Welcome to another live at Rock's house. You know what I'm talking about? This mother channel. So we got it at my mama's house. That's where mama be. Here, it's a little different. So I wanted to bring something up, right? So let me pull it up first. All right. So this was on Instagram, and I have confirmed it. I reached out to some people that know some people. This is true. You got to be careful with what's on Instagram. So 19 black families buy 97 acres of land in Georgia to make a safe space for black people. One of the comments says, Libra underscore D says, now this is something we need more than ever. What a beautiful blessing. Flora Bling Hazel says this is Black history in the making. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to that response. This is Black history in the making. I found that comment quite powerful. I found it very, very powerful. You know, my grandfather used to tell me a lot of great things, right? He used to have he left me with so many quotes, right? So many powerful messages that he knew at the time I didn't understand, but he knew in time I would. And it was up to me to act on those speeches he gave me, all those quotes. And one of the things that he used to tell me is your worst enemy will always be you. I'm going to say it again. Your worst enemy will always be you. I'll give you another quote he used to tell me. Even when it ain't your fault, it's your fault. Now, process that for a minute, right? Your worst enemy is always you. And even when it ain't your fault, it's your fault. Process that for a minute. See, when you accept that reality and you adopt that mindset, then that avoids you failing and justifying it by not holding yourself accountable. And one of the problems that we're having as a people is that we've let individualism and separatism tear us down. We quick to defend why we fail, but want all the credit when it comes to things that benefit society as a whole. We love picking and choosing. We love running towards the blame, but love running away from the criticism. And we got to stop that. And the bottom line is, I'm going to be very blunt with you. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves as a people. Because 19 families had the vision and the wisdom to say, hey, let's get together and buy some land and make it ours. Not mine's, not yours, not his or hers, but ours. With no pessimistic attitude that thinking about who gonna do this, who gonna be dirty, who gonna go under me, who gonna go over me. It wasn't a power struggle. And if you have any kind of business savvy about you, you know, you can create contracts and paperwork to prevent that from happening anyway. You know, it's mind-boggling how when it comes to doing things like buying 97 acres of land, we swim in victimhood so much. The first thing we want to say is, well, when we did do it, they took it. But the last time I checked, if you in a car accident, you don't stop driving. See, you have the mindset to keep going when you get in a car accident and got injured. And once you heal, you come back and you get back in your car and you keep on driving. Why? Because in your mind, your mindset is you got to do what you got to do. You got to keep pushing. You can't be thinking that you're going to get hit every time because you've already been in a car accident. But when it comes to doing something like buying acres of land or putting our money together to build something in the community, or just building a business, coming together with each other, if not yourself, we got to bring up the accident. We got to bring up what hurt us. We got to bring up the damage that was caused when we did this before. That's like a basketball team losing the championship and say, I don't want to go back to the playoffs no more because I lost so bad. I don't want to go through that again. We're going to lose anyway. The ref's going to cheat anyway. So why should I even go for it? You see how stupid that sounds? Do you see how stupid that sounds? And then what make it even worse, we're passing down this mindset of failure to our own children. And then we don't even want to accept the blame as parents and OGs and elder statesmen when they fail. But I'm going to take it there, right? We'll go in together for some barbecue. We'll buy $400 worth of meat. We'll go in for a $2,000 club section. We'll go in for $600 worth of bottles. We'll put $5,000-$10,000 down for an $80,000 Mercedes Benz. So the reason I'm saying that is because it's not that you can't do it. It's a choice. You're choosing not to do it because you don't see that as beneficiary to you immediately. See, the problem with our culture is we have a drug dealer's mentality to the point to where even the educated, you know, brother or sister, the business savvy brother or sister, we may want to open a business or we open a business, but we open a business with the mindset of a drug dealer. We got to flip our money. We got to double our profit. Not realizing that if you profit 25 cents off a dollar, you winning. You know, I can't count how many times that I've reached out to my people and say, hey, let's open an escrow account. Let's put some money together. We put in what we can per month. If you can't put in nothing in that money, it's okay. You still a part of this. You still invested. But whatever the case, let's just keep it going, fatten up this escrow account and buy some land. And at the end of the day, when it comes to time to purchase that land or that building or that business, we'll base the percentages of ownership based off how much you put in over time. That's as fair as it can get. So, which means that you're not even under the pressure to have to match the next person that's a part of putting this project together. You're not going to be belittled because one may be able to put in $400 a month and you may be only to put in $200 a month. We'll determine the percentages based off what you put in as a whole and compared to somebody else. That's only fair. That's just business. Never happened. Never even got started. But when the conversation comes up, oh, everybody in agreement. And this is why I say the revolution will not be televised. I ain't never seen nobody win poker telling their hand. I've never seen nobody win a game of spade telling their hand. But black people, we think we can tell our hand and win. You can't, I can't make this up. We can put our money together to buy almost anything but what gonna benefit us in the long run. When it comes to putting that type of money together to buy acres of land, psychologically negative energy comes out of the conversation because we've been brainwashed into not trusting each other. I had a guy was bragging about how many Jordans he had. This was some years ago. And I had said something, and then he was like, "Oh, I got more shoes than you. You need to buy you some more shoes or whatever." I say, "Sir, I'm good. I own Nike stock. I get paid to wear my Jordans. You don't." See, I don't complain about how high gas prices is when I go fill up one of my vehicles because I own stock in the same companies that produce that gas. So for me, at the end of the year, I'm really breaking even because I'm investing in it. So it don't hurt me when I put gas in my car and it's costing me $80 to $100 to fill up my truck, or $40 to $60 to fill up my car. See, it don't bother me. I mean, how much more better can I explain this to you? How much more better can I simplify this for y'all out there in the YouTube world? You ever heard of the term the American pie? The problem I have with a lot of brothers and sisters is that we complain and whine about having a piece of the American pie, but we don't want to help cook it. We don't even want to go to the store and get the ingredients. We don't want to help bake it. We don't want to watch it. We don't want to take it out the oven. We don't want to put it in the oven, but we just want a slice of it. Now, many of you may ask, what is he talking about? Invest in your country. Most of y'all don't even own stocks. Most of y'all don't invest in bonds. Most of y'all don't even invest in yourself. Most of y'all don't even pay yourself when you get paid. And a lot of y'all make excuses. Oh, but I don't make enough. I'm rent to rent. I'm paying rent to rent. Oh, I'm check to check. That ain't stopping you from buying. That ain't stopping you from buying your alcohol. Living check to check ain't stopping you from buying your smoke or your cigarettes. Living check to check ain't stopping you from going to the club. It's funny how you pick and choose when to say I'm living check to check and I can't do this or I can't do that. Excuses are tools which incompetent people use to give examples of nothingness. You can't complain and do something about the situation at the same time because either one takes a lot of energy. These people came together and bought 19 families came together and bought 97 acres of land. A lot of y'all can't come together and buy 1 acre. That don't plague your mind? I'm just trying to get you to see it from the Lord's picture. Black people are so loud with their complaints, but are so quiet with their action. Let your actions speak. Because actions speak louder than words. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to see y'all on at Mama's house next Wednesday. All right? Peace out.